Hi everybody, welcome back to Cheri Tries That, or welcome if you're new. I'm in my bathroom and that can only mean one thing. I'm gonna do something to my hair.
Yay!
I am going to try the wolf cut at home by myself. I've been wanting to do something with my hair. I've been wanting some more shorter layers around it, although I really like the way it looks right now. I always found that my hair looked the best the morning of the day that I was going to the hairdresser. Or, when I've decided to do something to it, all of a sudden that day it looks great. But anyway, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to try the wolf cut. So come along with me and let's see how this turns out. I watched quite a few tutorials in preparation for this, and some hairdressers were cutting it dry and some were cutting it wet. Well, Brad Mondo is my go-to guy, so he is adamant that you do it wet, so I'm going to do it wet. So I'm just spraying down my hair now. Another reason that I think it's good for me in particular to do it with wet hair is because my hair naturally has some wave to it. Some parts of my hair have wave, some parts have curl, and there seems to be one piece that is straight. So you can get it smoother and straighter if it's wet. All right. We're going to be using 2 ponytails, and the angling of the sections is important. So you're going to go from the apex of your head, which is the crown, the top point, and you're going to go forward to the front of your ear. Now, I am really bad at sectioning. And if you watched my butterfly haircut video, you will know that. But I think I'm going to be a bit better this time. It'll be easier for me to start with a center part. So I'm going to start with a center part. And then I'm going to go from the crown to the front of my ear. When people on YouTube do this, the parts just seem to part so cleanly and so beautifully. My hair doesn't really do that. I'm sure it's user error, but I don't know what they're doing that I'm not. Anyway, it's pretty clean. It's a fairly clean part. Okay, bring that forward and then do the same on the other side. Now we're going to put it in a ponytail at the front. In the tutorials, people did put it in different spots in the front. I remember the butterfly cut, Brad said They might as well have called it the unicorn cut because you put it where a unicorn horn would come out, but that was down further. I do believe this is where it's supposed to be. Now, okay, the rest of your hair is going to go up in a ponytail as high as it can on your head. And you want to be really careful that you get all the hair in the back and that it is smoothed up to the ponytail, that you don't have any bumps. It feels quite smooth back there. I think I've got it up high enough, but I will secure it in a ponytail and then double check. I think that's pretty good. I'm not convinced that my hair is long enough for this cut, but I think it is. So there's the back. It's all smoothed up into a ponytail high on top of my head. And now it's time to cut. I think I'm going to cut just above my fingers. Okay, it's not a lot of hair, but my hair's not that long right now. I am going to go in and point cut a little bit. You know what? There's a shorter piece here, so I'm going to just trim this up a little bit in the middle. Dear. All right, I'm going to point cut. You probably can't see what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to do the back. And I think we'll cut about there. I don't think I'm doing anything. All right, we're going to take it out. Kind of hard to tell yet. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a shower and wash my hair, and then I will be back after I've blow dried it to show you how it turned out. I thought I was filming while I was blow drying, but apparently I was not. So this is it after I have blow dried it. The layers are not as short as I wanted them to be. I'm not sure that I'm seeing enough difference. So I may go in and trim it up. It's a couple of days later. I did curl it a couple of days ago, so it's a little bit flatter and it's a little bit greasy. But I realized I didn't show you the back. I like the cut, but I'm just not seeing enough of a difference. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to cut it again, cut it a little bit shorter, and let's see how that looks. I've resectioned my hair, and as you can tell from this one long piece hanging down, I either did a bad cutting job last time or I've gathered some hair in this ponytail that wasn't there before. I think it's the latter. I'm going to show you the back just for sectioning. Okay. First, I'm going to even this up a little bit. And now I'm going to go a little bit shorter. Ugh. I'm going to point cut it just a little bit. Oh, I just realized I did this one dry. Okay, now I'm going to do the back ponytail. And I'm just going to go a little bit shorter on this one, not too much, because I don't want to lose too much of the length down my back. About that much. Little point cutting. All right, let's take it out and see how it looks. The hair in my eyes. I don't know, it got shorter here, which I'm okay with, but I kind of wanted it shorter through here. So let me see what the back looks like. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna invent my own. It's like, those are the two sections that I really want a little bit shorter. It goes up there too. Well, if I'm gonna invent my own haircut, I need to give it a name. What should we call this? Before I do this, I want to think this through. So if I make this shorter, it's this, and it's this, and it's this, which falls, I think that's what I want. So I want to include some of that. I'm going to include a bit more hair. All right, here we go. Okay, we're going to go shorter. Whatever this looks like, I'm not going to cut more. That's getting a lot closer to what I had in mind. On this side, anyway. See these shorter layers? That's what I wanted. This side doesn't seem like it's the same. I don't know if it's because this is the side with the wave in it. Well, I'm going to take a shower and wash it and maybe put some texturizing spray in it. We'll see what it looks like when it's done. This is it semi-dry. Not sure. Not sure the layers are as short as I want them still. Definitely shorter than they were, so I should live with it for a while before making any more cuts. I think I'm going to let the rest of it air dry. It's pretty dry. What do you think? Should I call it the Cheri Cut? Ends up being 3 ponytails. One here, this part here, and then the rest up here. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. I appreciate your comments, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for joining me today on Cheri Tries That, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.